Alrighty. Camera C. This one is one that I already threw, but I messed up, and so it's a re-wedged one, so I'm going to spend just a little bit more time on this one. So hopefully I don't get any air bubbles while I'm throwing. Alrighty. I'll have this over here. Alright, camera A. Camera A. Pottery shelf. Green on. Good morning, chili dogs. What you focus on grows. Feed them horses. 3 more pots coming your guys' way. I'm trying to rush through these a little bit today. I'm so exhausted. But we're gonna still, we're here again today, every day, right? I'm gonna get over there. So green off, green off. There we go. Camera C. Turn this off. Save that battery. And here we go. Alright, a little bit of water right underneath. Alright. We're going to start with the one that we reclaimed today. Turn this just a little bit. Water right on here as well. And cut this off. Camera B. Push this down. There we go. Right underneath this veg. And we're gonna slowly bring this up. And I can already feel there's a ton of air bubbles in this one. I should have wedged it a little bit more. So we're not gonna do anything too crazy on the coning up here. I feel like if I tilt this one, it's just gonna rip. So we're just gonna go straight down. A lot of people saying hello. Hello everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. No way. Dude, freaking Goku's here? Thanks, Goku. There's also 2 people named Noah, it looks like. That's interesting. Alright, right underneath. I'm going to push this up one more time. Imagine those 2 lanes of traffic. There we go. Again. You know, it's so funny. That's literally my name too. And we got Ebo Shizzle. We got a lot of Noahs in the chat. Somebody said hi from South Africa. Thank you so much. Alright. We're gonna go one more time up. And I think the problem today that we're having is that this was a reclaimed chunk of clay, right? SJM Ceramics is back. Hello. Alright. Somebody said hi from Ireland. Hi from Bolivia. Yo, no way. Hello from Athens, Greece. You know, it's kind of funny. You guys could totally just be like making up like where you're located from and saying that in chat, right? Like somebody could, I believe you guys, but I'm just saying like you could probably say like, somebody said hi, I'm on my mom's phone. So we could say like, oh, coming at you from a smart refrigerator, you know? All right, anyway, a little bit of water on the inside. Camera C. Camera C. I'm gonna go right underneath here, and I'm gonna slowly open this up, and I'm cutting through that bottom edge there, right? And that's what we're doing, right? We always use our fingers as a cutting tool, not to push the clay, right? Hello from Antarctica. That's what I'm saying, right? That's so funny. Alright, here we are, right at the bottom edge here. Slowly hooking my hand right on here. Somebody made fun of me yesterday. So I call this the llama pole, but then when I put my hand down here, I don't keep it in the llama. So today I gotta keep it in the llama because somebody was roasting me in my YouTube because of it. So llama's gonna stay. There we go. Stayed in llama position. Camera B, okay. Camera B. Right down to this bottom edge here. You know what I feel like? Hi from Ohio? No way. Ohio's the best, yo. It'd be cool if you guys could type in like what camera angle you'd want to see. I feel like that'd be something to do one day. I made a cup with paws because my cat died. That's a good way to honor your cat, right? An ode to your cat. All right. I'm just waiting. No, this is not to be mean, Asman Ahmed, but I I wonder if somebody would see like change their name to your names, but then says your cat, and it says hello from the grave or something. I know that's kind of like some dark humor, so sorry, but I just feel like everybody's doing the where they're from right now. Somebody asked, do I gain a lot of money doing this? No, I don't sell any of my pots, right? Somebody said it's fine. Okay, cool. Thank you. Alright, so we're gonna grab this little bump and we're slowly gonna walk this up. And so it's a little bit too thin. And so as you can see, it's kind of wobbling a little bit, but we're just gonna walk this up, right? We take that, it's like a little snail going to find his next meal. Right to this top edge there, he's chilling out. Alright. Someone said it looks like chocolate. Why don't I sell them? Because as soon as you start selling stuff, it changes the way that you perceive the work, right? You're trying to market it, right? This isn't for anything other than to test my mentality, right? No, maybe one day, just not yet, right? Okay, so here we're gonna go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4. Alright, here we're gonna go. Ready? And slowly push this outwards, and that's gonna twist right up. And then we're gonna slowly lift our hands as we're doing that. There we're gonna go. And we're gonna kiss this rim and get our first treat. We gotta keep an eye on it because it's not fully collapsed yet. So if it starts tilting, I'm gonna change it, right? So right now, I'm getting closer and closer to my project here, right? The end of it. I was gonna throw every single day 3 trees a day for a whole year. And a whole year ends at July 17th, I believe, right? And so, slowly making my way over there. I wonder if we could find a way to throw modeling chocolate like we can with cream cheese. Interesting. Yeah, a lot of people will throw with cream cheese as a thing, but I don't know, sometimes it just looks a little bit gross to me. I feel like I'd like chocolate more. Why do people keep saying take a bite? I don't know. Everybody's spamming it. That's so funny. Alright, so we're just going to try to realign that. We're going to go right down at this base, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Skip, 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 skip. And then we got the petals on the bottom. So there we go. Right underneath. Tree vibes. Yep, I call them my trees. And so I throw them every day. I'll show you guys one of my videos. So camera A. Camera A. Alright, we'll bring this over here. Alrighty. Goated 1. Alright, and so we're back now. Camera C. Alright, a little bit of water. I imagine how confused the people who just joined are. That's so funny. Yeah. I love the pottery edits, yo. What are you gonna do with all of them? All the pots? Well, I don't know. I keep telling myself right now. Camera A. I keep telling myself, okay, well, I'm almost at 1,000. I'm at like 953, right? And I keep telling myself, okay, well, there's that thing from that Bruce Lee said where you gotta throw, or no. I'm not scared of the man who can punch 10,000 different ways. I'm scared of the man who can punch one way 10,000 times. But I want to do that, but I want to make 10,000 trees, right? But I'm only at 1,000. If I was to do, like, get it done within next year, I'd have to do 25 a day. But currently, I just don't have the space to do that, right? But, you know, we'll figure it out as we go along, you know? Sometimes this stuff just takes time. But what am I gonna do? I'll probably have them in a show maybe one day, but right now they're just little reminders. You know, I like to think of them like my whole upstairs is filled with them too. Like I wake up and I'm tripping over pots, guys. And I think for me they're like little subtle reminders that I'm continuing to push myself forward, right? Think of it, it's like you're rolling a snowball down a hill, right? Like a mountain or something, right? And it's slowly gaining momentum. And so for me, every time I see them or trip over them, they're little subtle reminders of the tangible manifestation of the hours that I'm devoting to this thing, right? And so that's kind of my thing. Somebody asked me, do I have sons? No, but I teach a lot of different age groups, right? And so, yeah, one day I'd like to have some sons. They're not going to be better than me at pottery, though. That's for sure. That'll be the ultimate challenge to them. They'll be like, Dad, can you teach us pottery? I'll be like, yeah, I'll teach you, but you're never gonna beat me. You know? A little challenge to them. Do I ever smash them for fun? Usually a lot of the demo pieces I do for my classes, I'll smash those ones. Alright, camera C. Camera C. Alright, so here we are. We gotta check. Any rabbits in there? No rabbits, okay. Gotta fill up the pond. Can't have the tadpoles drying out. Go right down to the bottom. Use your Captain Hook, the best villain in Peter Pan. And then slowly cut through that base. You know, we're never pulling, we're always cutting through that base. Oh no. Not the ghost comment again. Yes, I've seen Ghost. And if anybody's wanting to watch it, it's not a pottery movie, so please don't watch it. There's one scene that's literally less than 5 minutes that has pottery in it. Alright. You would teach your future sons this? Maybe. I feel like what I want to teach them, if I was to have sons, if I was to teach them anything, I just want to teach them to just attack something wholeheartedly, right? Like, to really just give their all into it. If they do pottery, that's fine. If they don't, that's also fine. Whatever they do, it really doesn't matter to me what they're interested in, as long as they take it, you know, seriously. Somebody said, you are your own son. That's kind of funny. I wake up and I look in the mirror. Good morning, Dad. That is so funny. Alright, so here we are. Camera B. Camera B. Alright. No, don't say sorry. You're okay. Really, don't worry. I really don't mind the ghost thing. I just think it's like a lot of people use it as like it's something that's, I don't even know if I'd call it pop culture, right? Maybe it is, but it's like a pop culture reference that a lot of people know. But I just think a lot of potters like exhaust it. Like everybody is always like dressing up for Halloween and they'll put like Patrick Swayze on their back or something, and I'm like, oh gosh, come on. That's why I sometimes I don't even know if I should call myself a potter sometimes. Kipper the dog has episodes about pottery? Interesting. Okay. I don't know what Kipper the dog is. Is it like a show? Like Clifford the dog? Right, but here we are at the bottom again. We're slowly walking up this little bump. Always imagining that snail. And you can see it's getting a little bit thin, so it's getting wobbly there. But I'm not freaking out. I'm just continuing on with the pull. Sometimes your path is not going to be well defined, right? There's this episode in Adventure Time called My Way, right? I love this episode of Adventure Time. And basically, the whole entire thing, Finn goes like out of his way to make things extremely difficult for himself. I actually don't remember the end, so I don't know if it's actually a good or a bad thing. But I just like the idea of like, you don't choose a path that's defined, you make your own path. I really like that quite a bit. Alright, so here we are. We're going to slowly walk this up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Getting ready for the twist. A little bit of water right on this edge here. And slowly pop this. And kiss that rim. There we go. Who do you think is gonna win the European Championship this year? I don't know. Is that like a soccer or a football thing? Or are you talking about like video games? I don't really know what you mean about the championship. Someone says that they miss throwing clay so much. There's a lot of art centers. I feel like it's really popular nowadays. Yeah, soccer. You know, I don't follow soccer very much, but I know that Manchester United is a good team. And I see them in a lot of like funk edits, and so I'll say Manchester United. Hopefully that's a team you like. Somebody asked me how long I've been doing pottery. I've been doing pottery for about 4.5 years. I've been throwing seriously. Before that I was doing some sculpture stuff, and I did a lot of drawings before that, like charcoal drawing. Alright, but here we are right at this bottom edge. Slowly, I'm going to cut along this. And I think we're thinking tendrils on this, and we're going to do a double tendril. So there we go, there's one. I feel like I'm in a cartoon right now. This music is giving me like children's cartoon vibes. Like I feel like I'm in like Snow White and the Seven Dwarves or something. Alright, curling this up. I'm going to fold this. The key with the tendrils is that you want to touch them as little as possible. Right, that's really the key for the tendrils there. What are you making? I'm making trees. I'm always making trees. Again, slowly curl this up. And after every single twist, you just kind of press it up against the clay. The clay should be wet enough where it's going to hold that. And then there we go. And slowly bump these in at the base. Okay. Sounds like I never get mad. Yeah, you know, I used to be an extremely outwardly angry person. Now I'm just really internally angry, but I've learned that you gotta use your anger and emotions as fuel, right? And you gotta channel that into what you do, right? And you can't, like my big thing is, here, hold on, camera C. Camera C. My big thing is that whenever you enter a space, you can't bring a negative energy into that space when you weren't initially a part of it, right? And so I have a really, I really believe that. So I've been training my mental or my emotional control for a little bit now. So now when I get angry, I can just kind of use that anger as like energy rather than as something negative. Who's your favorite basketball player? Oh my God, Kobe. Always Kobe, no matter what, Kobe, yo. For real. Literally, his mentality is just so beautiful. If you've ever, if y'all don't know who Kobe Bryant is, really just look up some of like motivation or Kobe Bryant mentality on YouTube. And he's such an inspiration. Camera B. Somebody says, is this hard? Someone said that they don't like the music. That's totally valid. Just a random playlist. So, I feel like it is a little jarring. It doesn't match the vibe that I really project. But it's good to just do random stuff sometimes, right? Like if you always do the same thing all the time, right? You can't really expect something different to happen. And so who knows, maybe there's one point to these songs where I can get a really good, like the music lines up with what I'm doing. But right now, I feel you. I'm not a big fan of the music right now either. Alright, here we go. Camera A. We got one more here. Oh no. Alright, come on, we gotta project this forward. Oh no, it's starting to twist. You can add some water. There we go. Slowly bring this down. Nice. Bring the hand right over top. slowly bring our fist down over top. So we're gonna bring this up one more time. We're gonna grab our hammer fist. So here we go. Camera C. Camera C. Right over top. And then look where I have my hand, guys. It's always on that third there. So then when I push down, the clay's coming around and right into that hand, and that's what's getting that on center, right? And I'm not using my arm strength. I'm a noodly guy. I'm pretty weak, right? But what I get to use is I get to use my my body weight to help me out, right? Alright, and here we go. 2 thumbs. We gotta make sure we're gonna push down, and we gotta always check for rabbits first, right? Any rabbits? No rabbits in there? Okay. Fill up the pond, can't have the tadpoles drying out, and I slowly cut across this bottom edge here, right? Smooth out that base. Alright, grab the llama. Llama's gonna come down, right, bite on this, and then slowly pull this up. Somebody says, see you later. Alright, I'll see you around. I always like when I get to see y'all interact with each other in the chat. To be honest, I think it's kind of cool. Like, there's something about when you just decide to start posting things, but then people start interacting in a little, like in a chat, right? Like as a group, and they start interacting with each other. I think it's a kind of a cool thing, right? You get to create a space for human interaction. I think that's a cool thing that you can do with pottery, to be honest. Alright, well, anyway, camera B. Camera B. Joshua says, what's up, man? First time here. Thanks for stopping by, Joshua. Yeah, we're gonna push this up to find this little bump. We're gonna take that right up, right? Always imagining as a lift, you lift a baby bird up into the sky, right? We're actually gonna do a collar on this. I'm gonna collar this in here. Emmanuel Brown says it's their first time too. Oh no, I feel like I opened up a can of worms by saying their name. So now everybody wants it. There's a lot of people who like when I say, like, they'll come in to here and they'll always ask me to say their name, which I really don't understand why. So sometimes it makes me feel weird. Like, do you want me to, like, why do people want me to say their name? Do they want me to see if I'm alive or I'm a real person, or I don't understand it, to be honest. I'm just making pots, guys. Again, you find that little bump, just lift this right up to the top. Nice. There we go. Someone says it's probably a kink of theirs. It's so funny. Somebody said I like to facilitate. Maybe. I don't know. Right down to the bottom. Alright, you guys ready? We're going to slowly walk up the twist here. Alright, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're gonna set a bump here, and I'm feeling like I want to do a double bump here, right? So we're gonna start right above that first initial bump, and now we're gonna slowly bring this out over top. There we go. Sweet. Okay. There we go. We got that all set. Sometimes the double bump is a little bit nerve-wracking, right? Right down to the bottom. Alrighty. Slowly pulling the space out, right? This is the stuff that most people get rid of, right? Does collaring help you get height? That's how I think of it, right? Most people, when they collar, they're just trying to bring it in, but do a drastic collar, get height out of every moment that you have with that clay, or try to do something with it, right? Sometimes, like really loud moves, right? Make it so you spend less time with each stage of working, right? And so I think I really like loud moves in pottery. Alright, so there we go. I'm going to slowly pop this up. I wonder if I should... My friends, they always make fun of me. They'll be like... Because I'm really bad at cooking, but I cook for myself really often. And they always make fun of me because I just don't season like anything. And so they always tell me that I should do like cooking videos. But I feel like I don't want to be roasted for my cooking, to be honest. Alright, pull this up. Alright, so here we go, guys. What are we thinking? When we look at this, right? Again, I see tendrils for some reason, but I think I see tendrils, but not going up the pot, right? I feel like I see a pattern tendril, okay? So we're gonna go cut, out, cut, out, cut, out, cut, out, cut, there we go, out. Perfect. Okay, here we are. We're gonna curl these up. Again, as little time as possible touching these tendrils, the better they usually turn out, in my opinion, right? I literally feel like I'm in a tavern in a video game right now. This music is kind of funny. Alright, we're curling this up. And this one, we're going to curl it a couple times. Almost like a coil. Bring that in, bring this in. Okay, bring that out, bring that out, bring this in, bring this in. There we go. Alrighty. Alrighty, camera C. Camera C. Alright. So we're gonna lift this one up. Oops, I'm getting a little bit stuck on there. We'll set this down. Let me say, I mean, people can't judge how you make your own food, really. I can't cook, but I eat to survive. I'm the same way. Like, a majority of my meals, if you don't have a rice cooker, you gotta get a rice cooker. I'm telling you, it changed my life. I feel like I eat like I'm not like losing weight drastically anymore as soon as I started eating more rice, right? You can really fill up on the rice. Yeah, rice and ground beef and jalapenos is like normally my go-to meal. And I feel like it's kind of it's my main staple. I eat a lot of fruit though too. Killing it as always. Love to see what you make. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I know you're gonna say no, but can you tendril and hang it? Like hang it upside down? Is that what you're kind of meaning? I've never hung one upside down. I really think that I use too much water where they would just rip, to be honest. Move this over. Alright, how does this look? Okay. Is eating plain rice really that good? Oh my god, yeah. But just with like the ground beef, I'm telling you, there's something about ground beef and rice. It's just like mush, but like good mush. That didn't make it sound appetizing. Alright, anyway, camera A. Camera A. go. How's that look? Yeah, I think we need to get this one in focus just a little bit more. That's great. Okay. Here we go. All right. Green on. Hello everybody, we're back. We got 3 more pots. I'm gonna start over here with the double pot, or the double bump, right? I like when I do the little small bump and then bump it on the top. I always think it gives it space, where some, it's a little bit too much of a shadow, so you can't really see those nice little moments where that spiral kind of lessens and bleeds right into that treetop there. So I'm a big fan of this one. I did a normal pattern tendril on the bottom, just some nice twist. I didn't do anything too crazy. I made everyone kind of have its own little personality though, right? And then I have this one over here. I did petals on the bottom. I did 10, so I have 5 petals. I really like how it's a small petal. I also really appreciate the way that this treetop sort of goes out and then tucks back in ever so slightly. And it's a very soft, it almost reminds me of like a T-bowl shape on that top there, right? So I'm a big fan of that one as well. I think overall, actually today, there are some pretty good ones. But they're not like super exciting, they're just good, you know? And then we got the one on the top here. We got the tendrils functioning more as those appendages, a little fold. It's not really a motive right now. There's not really any lean to it that I can see that's really, you know, selling that it's maybe has some personality to it. But I do always like the way those double tendrils work. But anyway, guys, hey, thank you so much for watching. All the best and strong mentality. So here we go. I want to build my own machine. How about that? Alrighty. Camera C. Alright, let's see what we got. Cruising over here. Is eating plain rice? Oh yeah, mixed and mashed together. Might try it someday. For real, give it a shot. Maybe a salad to go with it. I just don't eat a lot of vegetables. Only vegetables I eat is asparagus and broccoli and corn. Those are my favorite. Every once in a while I'll do a potato, but mostly just asparagus and broccoli. Never tried rice and salad. How'd that taste? I feel like it would just taste like a Chipotle burrito or something. Alright, well anyway, hey. Thank you guys. I'm gonna head off here. So here we go. Computer. I'll see you guys in the next one. Ah! My mouse is so full.